So guys, we've got Landon here. Welcome to the video of the 4-ball training with the athletes. We're going for a pulse session with Landon today, and Landon's going to give a bit of an insight into his career as an IFBB pro, what he wants to do in the future, how he's become to be an IFBB pro, what's it like working with Zach. And then we're actually just going to go through the session, have a laugh, and get to know Landon more. So Landon, you want to give a bit of intro into yourself, how did you get into bodybuilding, so on and so forth?
Yeah, so Landon IFBB pro. Got into bodybuilding just after a few years of training and just kind of missed the competitive side of sports. Boxed for many years before that, football before that, and just training for, as I say, training for years, missed that competitive side, and it was just because kind of like men's physique was really coming around, Ryan Terry and stuff were all kind of coming onto the scene, and it was becoming a bit more popular, and it took my eye and made me kind of want to dip into it a little bit more. And then reached out to Zach, spent a bit of time kind of training towards that, and then when I actually lined up a competition, reached out to Zach, which would have been 2017. I've been coaching with him ever since, and then it's just kind of progressed from the first show to winning the card and becoming coach with Team Pro Coach as well.
Why have you stayed with them and not just gone off to another coach? Because I think that's what a lot of coaches make a mistake of. Sorry, athletes make a mistake of. Just swapping coaches too much. What was the reason for staying with them?
Yeah, it is something you see a hell of a lot, particularly more recently. Everyone just jumping coaches, and I don't know, I guess it's just always worked. It was one of them. I think it's a very rare thing to find. Again, just with everyone's mindset of always looking for the best thing nowadays. When I started, I thought I found the best thing, you know what I mean? And I just kind of stuck with Zach, and it's always paid off.
Cool.
So,
because now you're actually part of Pro Coach as well now as well.
Yeah, and he helped me get a part of Pro Coach and stuff as well. So yeah, it's paid off in terms of competing and paid off with business as well. So
how do you train? Like, what is your thoughts? Top set, back off set?
Top set, back off set most of the time. Been adding in a couple of little intensifiers now, off season started. But obviously nothing too major yet because it is only like second, third week of off season. So just trying to progress a little bit more on the lifts before getting too heavy in terms of the intensifiers and that. And yeah, that's how my approach has been for a long time. Done a lot of things. Obviously, when I first started with Zach, it was Y3T all the way. It was Y3T all the way through. But I've always kind of found that I prefer to just kind of stick me at that hypertrophy rep range. You know, like do a set of 8 to 10, then a back off 12 to 15. It's just always worked well for me. Find if I go too heavy, I lose that connection with the muscle, that feel with the muscle, and obviously too light, you don't feel like you're getting as much out of it, do you? So,
well, I'm going to be your bitch there anyway. I'm going to run around, put all the plates on for you. Your logbook?
Nah.
No, your logbook, no. How the fuck do you remember everything?
Don't know.
Never have.
I tried it once and just got myself injured, man. I got too caught up in the numbers.
Did you? Yeah.
Got too caught up in the numbers, trying to put more weight on the bar or get them 50-50 reps every week that realistically you're not going to get sometimes, you know what I mean? I don't know. I ain't logbook for a long time. I just come in. My philosophy on training's very different to the norm.
Yeah, go on,
I just like to come in and just get a good fucking session, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need a logbook to tell me whether I've had a good session.
Yeah, fair.
I can feel that was a good set, you know what I mean? And that's how I've always trained. Just not necessarily for the feel in a way, but obviously just knowing that by the time I leave here, I feel like I've had a good session.
Okay, I like that. I said this to drive down. It's like what's lost within this industry now is the ability to debate and have different opinions and not always agree. But logbooking's not for you. No. So it's fine. Yeah. You're still an IFBB pro.
I've got some people that love I've got clients that love logbooking and they wouldn't go into a session without logbooking. And then I've got some people like myself that couldn't think of anything worse than sitting there writing numbers down and writing notes on sets. Like that?
Do you know, like in life, just sort of going with what feels right, as opposed to what potentially data tells you to do kind of thing?
Yeah, always.
That's quite cool. I like that. Have you always had good genetics? Like you said before, you done football and boxing.
I don't know. I guess probably not, man. Like when I actually started the gym, I was only 53 kilos.
Fuck off.
But that was coming from boxing, where you have to be as light as possible. And for as long as possible, I was eating 2 meals a day, like just massive carb dense meals, very low protein and stuff like that. And it was just all about that's all it was for me. There's a lot of endurance sports and stuff, so it was a big switch moving from that into bodybuilding. And again, probably the first years of my training was just like
Fuck around
going
and
in,
find
yeah,
out.
fuck around and find out, like arms 4 days a week and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
What do you do men's physique? Do you have to manage your cycle?
No, we're just going for a little bit of a different one this time, obviously with the fucking shortage, with the shortages. So yeah, just test EQ.
I find an EQ.
All right so far.
Yeah.
First, I used it years ago, and I don't really feel like it was, again, spoke about training maturity, like cycle maturity, really knowing how you feel on different compounds. I tried it years ago and I never felt like I got a lot out of it. I'm feeling quite good on it this time. Like the pumps have gone straight through the roof again, which is nice.
What's the Olympia qualification like for you next year? Is it the same how it is for everything? In regard to like, not necessarily win a show and complete?
Yeah, so they had the changes, didn't they, with men's physique, classic, bikini and wellness, where it's two pro show wins or point system. So yeah,
How do you feel about it?
I think it makes it a little bit harder for the new people coming through, like myself.
Yeah.
But I like it in terms of the overall outcome with Olympia. You're only going to get the fucking best there.
Yeah.
Like even again this year, classic and men's physique is a joke, wasn't it? It was
60.
like seven call outs on each of them. You know what I mean? Like we don't need that.
No,
Everyone switches off after fucking third call out.
There's no point, is there, at the end of the day? There's just no point.
Everyone switches off. No one gives a shit. Unless you're watching it to see somebody that you want to see.
Yeah. You taking any peptides?
I still use Moxie now, methylene blue still.
To play with Retta?
No, I haven't had a play with Retta. I've had clients use it. Mixed reviews on it. I think everyone's just reacts differently, don't they, and stuff. So yeah, mixed reviews on it. Not had a play with Retta. Looked a lot into it. Don't get me wrong. Looked a hell of a lot into it, but no, not something that I've gone down the route of. But it was coming post-show. I started looking at it more kind of in that post-show period. I thought it was something that I was going to like probably have a look into. But just never really dived into it. I kind of got past that first initial 4-week period where them cravings are stupidly high. I got past that and I was there like, okay, I'm all right now. I don't need it. I probably could have done with it 4 weeks. By the time I decided, yeah, this is probably something I want to look at, I got past the point of where I felt like I really needed it. So, D-Sip's really good. Been combining that with Salank recently as well. Found massive benefits with that.
In what way?
So, what, with sleep?
Yeah.
So, D-Sip, I started using D-Sip in prep to help kind of stop as many fucking nighttime wakes. And it really massively improved the quality. So, obviously, it's going down to like 3-4 hours a night in prep as it does. But once I started taking that, I noticed then kind of 3-4 hours started to feel more like 6-7 hours.
Okay, so
I felt that I was a lot more rested off the little time that I was sleeping. And then when I came out of prep, started putting a hell of a lot into work and getting busier with work, and competing season started in terms of clients for me. Brain started to run 100 miles an hour thinking. I'm somebody that finds it very hard to rest mentally. Like I struggle to switch off. And I was finding that I was still kind of waking up in the middle of the night, like 1 o'clock, and I'd be thinking like, okay, what have I got to do today? You know, like when you're doing prep, when you wake up and you're there like, steps to do, cardio to do, this to do, that to do. And I was doing that, but more on a work sense. I was waking up like, I got that plan to set up. He'll be checking in a couple of hours. I need to get up, and it was like, I need something to calm that down. So I added the Salank in as well, and do them both together, and that just seems to help massively.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I wake up probably once in the night for a piss now, which is how it should be, and then literally just go straight back to sleep. Massive help with that.
Okay, cool. Interesting. Do you want kids or anything?
Possibly. I don't know. The later I'm getting in life, the less I'm bothered. I don't know why. I always said I just wanted like one boy or something, but yeah, I don't know. Just getting less and less interested as the older I'm getting. I don't know if that's because I'm having to be more selfish with my own goals and obviously with business taking up so much time and that. Don't know. Yeah, I probably will one day.
What is your split at the moment, mate?
Push, pull. Push. I have rest days on Mondays and Thursdays. So that's when I tie in my sports massage or chiropractor or something. So Tuesday, Wednesday, push, pull. Rest on a Thursday. Push, pull. Then like arms and abs on a Sunday. Probably once every fucking 2 months I'll train legs.
We don't need to do it, so just prioritising things.
Honestly, mate. One, I've got okay legs anyway. They feel look decent in a pair of board shorts. And I ain't got room on the cap. I put £2 on my legs, that's £6 I'm losing. That's £2 I'm losing off the top.
It's smart though, it's smart thinking. It's like, it's not following what everyone's telling you to do, is it? Because people go, what do you mean you don't train legs?
Yeah.
But you, as you said, you've got £8 to play with.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I guess that's why I don't like training them, because I don't train them very often, but it's just how my training's had to be prioritised at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I will stick, so sometimes with a pull day, I'll do a posterior. It's more so for like injury, if anything. Like I feel like my lower back's starting to get really tight and stuff. I know that's just starting to become a weakness in my hamstrings or my glutes. So I'll throw in some kind of like an RDL or a hip extension or something in with a back day every now and again, just to kind of
tick it along
and keep that strength in that posterior chain.
Makes sense.
But I'm not looking to add any mass to my legs. I don't want to. I don't need to. But if I push the weight cap, then I'll be doing fucking legs four. I'll be doing legs 4 times a week and moving into 2-1-2, won't I?
Come on. Delta silly, aren't they?
That was one thing I pushed last off season. This year it's going to be chest and back.
So do you think that works well for you instead of trying to grow your whole body, just be very specific on parts of the upper body that you want to grow?
Yes, just have that extra little bit of volume in, you know? That's all. Don't waste. I try not to be in here too long, so I try not to waste my time in here. You know what I mean? Like, Connor and Lewis, they're in here fucking like 3 hours at a time. You know what I mean?
Lewis, they love it though, don't they, them too?
Mate, like, not knocking it, they train completely different. Like, you know what I mean? They're like 4 to 6 reps, 1 set, 5-10 minute rest period in between. And it works, they both look fucking great, you know what I mean? And this is what you were saying about having a debate about what works and what doesn't work. I spoke to a client about it the other day, a new client that signed up. He's like, what's your philosophy on training? I was there like, I ain't really got one in many senses. Like,
whereas like if you find something that works, even though quote unquote it might not be, because I hate the word optimal, as optimal as what paper's saying, it just doesn't work.
No, and we all came in today and you were there like, I want you to run through everything 4 to 6 reps. I'd have the fucking worst session that I've had all year, you know what I mean? Because it's not what I like to do. So, yeah, 100%.
I agree. I train like that.
Yeah.
That's what I do, I do 4 to 8 and then 8 to 12.
And it works.
Mate, it's just actually, I'm in a lucky position where it's like, so I'm not doing my own prep. My business partner, Nathan, he looks after my nutrition. We consult on drugs and I do my own training. Yeah. And I'm just fanning around with new things, see what I like. Yeah. See what I don't like. Like that's quite fortunate because like I'm nowhere near going to be an IFBB pro. I'm just a hobby builder, mate. But at the same time, it's like I still want to improve next time I step on stage. Yeah. And just see if it does actually make a difference. Like I'm trying to do it a little bit different to how I've done it with Cuba, and just see what happens essentially. You always connected with your back?
Yeah. Good few years now. Yeah, first few years, never fucking didn't have that intent in training, and it was I actually got really into my back training when I tore my rotator a couple of years ago. It was only a minor tear, but I didn't press for 16 weeks. All I've done for like 12 of them weeks before I started getting back into some light work was just back, legs, rest, back, legs, arms, rest. and actually really got into legs at the time, which I think why I developed a good base with legs, and it really brought up my back as well. And then I stopped training legs because I got a minor tear in my glute minor.
Fucking hell, man.
Just as I was getting over that, I got a minor tear in that as well. But that was fucking, I'd done that squatting and I felt it, man. Came out the last rep and I went and just twisted, and I felt my hip push into it, and I was there like, fuck. Finished the leg session and it was okay. And then it was back when I worked at a leisure centre when I first started PTing. And they had like a 3G AstroTurf on the outside. And I go outside and collect all the fucking balls. The caretakers kicked them all off the roof. I was there like, sound. And there was one sat smack bang in the middle of the pitch, and I was there like, it's going top bin. It went up, swung, ball rolled about fucking 5 yards in front of me, and it completely went. Yeah. But I didn't think that I'd fucking injured it the day before. But yeah, as soon as I swung, man, I just felt it go. And I went, messaged my massage therapist, and I was there like, please get me in, I need you to look, like I could barely walk. And she went like that, she was there like, feel my thumb going in there. And I was there like, yeah, what is it? She was there like, there's a hole in your fucking glute.
In the back of your neck.
Yeah, that was my first ever tattoo.
Was it, yeah?
Yeah, I was only 15 when I got that. My dad had to take me in.
See, I regret that one. Fucking relentless on my finger.
What is it?
It's supposed to say relentless, mate, but what I didn't realise, when you get tattoos on your finger, mate, they rub off.
Yeah.
And then it just looks like fuck all.
I just had these. I ain't long had these ones done, to be fair.
So hard work pays off.
Hard work pays off, and then
Is that like a full ball? Is that like a pro coach thing? You just all have to get it done?
No, well, you don't have to, but yeah, I guess, I don't know, it just kind of gets said enough, you just kind of fucking,
I mean, it's just
you buy into it, man.
Just a true saying though, isn't it?
It's a true saying, bro. Hard work does pay off. It really does, and like, it is a cliche. It's become quite a fucking cheesy cliche saying now, but
It doesn't mean it's not true though.
No, 100%, man.
That's what people don't do now. They don't work hard. They don't even
work.
I'm not even going to get into generational shit, but fuck me. Did you do cardio all through prep?
Huh?
Did you do cardio all through prep?
Yeah, I do cardio all the time, man.
Do you?
Yeah, I do it in off season as well.
Enjoy it.
It's not that I enjoy it. It's something that needs doing, man. Yeah. I mean, it does slack off a little bit. Like, I'm supposed to do it every day. I'll probably do it 4 times a week, but
20 minutes?
20 minutes, yeah. Just nice baselines to keep things ticking, man. Keep the blood pressure into control. Builds my appetite as well for the days.
Yeah.
100%. I notice a massive difference. Like, I find if I just sit around all morning, get too buried into work and sit around, miss my steps in the morning, miss my cardio in the morning, meal 1 becomes a little bit late. Then you're supposed to have meal 2 before training, and you're there like, oh fuck it, I'll have a couple of squares bars before I go. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what it turns into.
It's about keeping that routine, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think off season's so much harder than prep, mate.
I say to people, prep's the fucking easy bit. Yeah, it can be hard if you're weak mentally.
Yeah.
If you're weak mentally, prep is fucking a very hard place to be, man. But in terms of the actual phases, in terms of getting the results from a phase, off season's the hardest.
100%, yeah.
Because you need to be in off season a long time. Nothing worse than trying to put fucking food in when you're not hungry.
I don't think people get that, you know.
Nah, I don't get it, mate. Something I was going to ask you. Do you fight through reps?
No.
Nah.
No, because like, I think inevitably if you try and fight through a rep, the load's going to go somewhere else.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
But when I see people training and they're doing a fucking pull down, they go like this and they go,
Yeah.
I just something else is engaging bit by bit, innit, to get that down.
Yeah, so no.
I'd rather just get them partials out.
Yeah,
That's what you said about doing them calso shrugs at the end.
Yeah.
I do it because that's all I've got left.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I could probably get another rep or 2. But all I'm going to do is fucking hyperextend through my back, shrug through my traps too much.
Yeah. I think a lot of people just think A to B, don't they?
Yeah.
I think that's where injuries occur a lot. So all the shit I talk about and all that, I just don't get hurt.
Yeah.
Then you get to train forever.
That's it. If you can stay injury free, training's loads better, isn't it?
It's like you said before, it's like when weight goes up and you start pushing heavier loads, there's obviously a higher chance of injury.
Inflammation's going to go up massively.
So it's like, you just need to be more aware of it.
I say this only flares up. This little niggling injury only flares up in off season.
Like in my opinion, if you're 55 kilos and you're dumbbell pressing 20s, you should not get injured.
No.
Like you've got something wrong with you, and that's your shoulder blade coming back. So it's like you kicking the footy. That was your shoulder blade coming back, wasn't it? It wasn't the footy that kicking it. So but when you're getting stronger, like James Hollenhead for example, he's a fucking machine. He just needs to be so careful. From time to time. But like until you're at that level, you don't even need to think of it. You're still lean, aren't you, mate? Still very lean.
Still held it quite well. Like, I finished my reverse phase 9 pounds above stage weight. So it was it was the best post show that I've ever had.
Have you always been good post show?
Fucking terrible post show, mate. Fucking terrible post show I am. 2022. I was checked out of that prep before I finished prep. You know what I mean? Like, I was so done. So I do very short preps. Like it was only 9 weeks from my regional this time. Then I went to M Pro straight after that. So 10 weeks till my first pro qual, and then it was only 5 weeks after that. Won the card, so 15-week prep.
How much weight did you pull off on that prep?
About where I was now. About where I was now when I started pre-prep. So between 6-week pre-prep, 15-week prep, pulled from 204 down to a 178 lowest. So I pulled in those 6 weeks, pulled 16 pounds off in that pre-prep though. Hammered it in that pre-prep, and then went back on cycle and weight just stayed the same for 6 weeks of prep, and I was like, fuck. Done.
Damn it. So everyone, that was Landon's back session there with a little bit of biceps towards the end, and obviously some posing. So what's your plans now in regards to what you'll be doing with the focus of your off-season? We know we spoke about it a little bit in regards to the video just then, but what is your main focus now to bring up? Obviously you said about bringing up your delts last time, and now you're focusing on?
Last season was all about bringing up delts, bringing up that top line across that front, and more width in the back. And then this time is more about, the words were bring up more details in the back, so bring a little bit more density through the back, which is why I've actually started adding a lot of upper back stuff with the T-bar row, with the upper back row. All my back sessions previous to this year, off season, this year have kind of been a lot focused on width, because density was never an issue, and then spent so long focusing on width, now density has become the issue. So bring a little bit more detail in the back. I do want to bring my abs up a little bit more as well, and again just a little bit more density to them. My obliques are very good, but the actual kind of midsection, so training abs 2-3 times a week as well with my push sessions and my arm session. And then I want a little bit more upper chest as well, just a little bit more chest thickness. So basically more density this year than anything else.
And anyone who's actually watching this and has actually been watching Landon train, you see he gets loads of retraction and protraction with the scapula, which is then going to actually help with that density to be able to bring up with the upper back. So that was something that I was observing, and just how well he actually moves and how well he connects with his back when he's training. But for everyone watching, please follow Landon on social media. It's Landon Pro Coach, isn't it?
Yeah, Landon _team pro coach.
Watch on social media and just watch how much his physique's going to blow, because if he keeps training like this, it inevitably will do.